book up wide and meet adventures that wait for you. Live and learn and laugh and play whenever your dream comes true. You could swim along the river all the way to the sea. You could fly up in the sky above the clouds and trees. You could plant a flower garden up on top of the moon. You could swing through the jungle all afternoon. Wherever our story takes us, I can't wait to see. Yes, friends, come and read with me. It's online story time.
Hello everybody, and welcome to Online Storytime at your Grand Rapids Area Library. I'm Miss Tracy.
And I'm Grandma Pat.
And we are so excited to have you with us today. Hey Grandma Pat, before we start talking about that really important thing we're going to talk about today, should we sing?
Yes.
Storytime friends, would you sing with us? And remember, the song says clap your hands, but you clap whenever you want to clap. Here we go. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, clap your hands. If you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, if you want to hear a story, clap your hands. And I can't wait to hear those wonderful stories we have today. Grandma Pat, what do you want to talk about?
Well, let's look at this. What's happening here? Looks like he must have fallen down.
Maybe.
Yeah? And what's she doing over here? She's helping him.
There's a friend being a helper.
That's very kind. And that's what we're going to talk about today, is being kind.
It is very, very important to be kind to one another. We can disagree, but we don't have to argue. We can use our voices and we can be kind. A couple of weeks ago, at my desk at the library, one of my young Storytime friends came up and she said, I wanted to thank you for doing Storytime because I love watching Storytime on our computer. And I said, I love to hear that. And I not only appreciated her kind message, but she had made this necklace for me.
Oh, that is kind.
Isn't that?
Oh.
And she wouldn't have had to gift me anything, but I love this because now every time I wear it and every time I see it, I leave it out on my dresser at home so I can see it. I think of all of the children who are watching Storytime. And I so appreciated this kindness.
That one little piece
Yeah.
of kindness
Yeah.
made you so happy.
Yeah, it not only changed my day, it changed my outlook on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So just a little tiny bit of kindness, friends, goes a very long way.
And you feel good too.
So Grandma Pat, do you have any books about kindness?
I have got two of the best books you've ever seen about kindness.
I can't wait.
Miss Tracy, our first book is called The Peddler of Puddles, and I bet you wonder how that has to do with kindness, but you're gonna find out. This is by Beth Ferry and Tom Lichtenheld, and it's from Clarion Books from HarperCollins. Here we go. It's quite a contraption. Look, the water's going in there. The Peddler of Puddles never got anywhere fast, possibly because of the weight of his cart, possibly because of some dawdling ducks, but most likely because he was always busy making puddles.
What a fun idea that
What a-
somebody or some animal is in charge of making all the puddles.
And wouldn't that be a great job, making puddles? With a tiny tug on his cloud and a drip, drop, drip, the peddler created a puddle just right for a thirsty hummingbird. With a push and a pull, the water slid down the tubes through the pipes and pooled perfectly for a frog. With a twist and a turn, the peddler fashioned a puddle exactly right for a refreshing paddle. The peddler loved his job, even if he was always a bit soggy. Look at the happy birds. Look at there.
Look at him pour water out of his boot.
Yeah, pecan bunny. With a twist and a turn and a push and a pull, the peddler had made countless ducks delighted and hundreds of frogs euphoric. And children, well, he'd stopped counting how many children he'd created puddles for. From a small single stump puddle to a large float-a-boat puddle. Looks like a frog. He never asked for anything in return, but there always was payment of some kind. A freshly dug carrot, a bowl of soup that says thank you, a lantern of fireflies, a smile. He was never lonely. How could he be? He never stayed in one place very long either. Peddlers rarely do. He traveled from forest to farm to field to, one day, the seashore. The peddler could not believe his eyes. He had never seen such a big puddle. Wow, he said. I know, replied a voice coming from below. It was a small girl covered in sand. With a twist and a turn and a push and a pull, the peddler made a rinsing puddle. Except he didn't. He tried again. The sand gobbles up the water, the girl explained. It's better down here, she said. The peddler parked his cart, then dipped his toes into the ocean. The waves tickled his feet, the salt sprayed his face, the new friends played and splashed. It was wonderful. When the girl saw her mother waving, she said, "It's time to go home. Bye." Time to go home, the peddler echoed. Home. The peddler walked slowly down the beach, possibly because of the weight of his sand-laden boots, possibly because of some scuttling crabs, but most likely because he realized he didn't have a place to call home. Peddlers rarely do. He reached his cart and tugged. He twisted. He pushed, then he pulled, but he couldn't move the cart. The sand was tricky, and he was tired. And that's when he saw them. His friends. They hadn't come for the sand or the sea or the salty waves. They came for their peddler. And they weren't leaving without him. They pushed, and they pulled, and they pulled, and they pushed until finally the cart moved. They led the peddler through the field, past the farm, into the forest, where they had dug a hole, a great big inviting hole. And look, we have some fossils down there. Notice that? Oh, and a treasure chest.
They didn't dig quite far enough.
No, they got a little further to go. The peddler paused, and he proceeded to twist and turn and push and pull again and again and again until the puddle became, what do you think? A pond and a possibility. The peddler studied his masterpiece and smiled. There's only one thing left to do. With a twist and a turn and a push and a pull, the peddler dismantled his cart. Then, with a hammer and some help, the peddler built a home. A home for ducks and fish and otters, for butterflies and dragonflies and frogs, for mornings and for evenings and forever. And of course, the peddler didn't mind sharing, not one little bit. Peddlers rarely do. Here you have our first kindness book, The Peddler of Puddles.
I love the fact that in that book, every single character was kind in one way or another.
They certainly were.
Hey, Storytime friends, Grandma Pat.
Yes.
Do you want to do a flannel board?
Oh my goodness, that looks good.
If you notice up here in the flannel board, I have several friends. I have a cat, a fox, a frog, a goat, a whale, a pig, and a bear. I have a green teddy bear.
How many of those do you have?
You know what? Let's count. That's a great idea. So let's count together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 friends. And I would like to share some things with each of these friends. The fun thing is, the sharing we're going to do is also rhyming words. So we're going to share something with each one of these friends that rhyme with what they are. All right? So here's how it goes. You ready? It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. I have a hat. Okay. Who should I share the hat with? You caught on already. I have a hat. I'll share with a cat. It's so much fun to share. All right, let's see what we're going to share next. It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. I have a box. You're right. I'll share with a fox. It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. I have a log. I'll share with the frog. It's so much fun to share. Nice job, friends. It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. I have a boat. I'll share with a goat. It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. I have a pail. I'll share with a whale. Get that so he can hang on to it. There we go. It's so much fun to share. I wonder what we're going to share with a pig. Can you think? It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. I have a wig I'll share with the pig. It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. It's so much fun to share. I have a chair I'll share with the bear. It's so much fun to share. And there we have it. Hey, thanks for playing.
Here's another kindness book, Miss Tracy. It's called If You Plant a Seed. And it's by Cater Nelson, who did the pictures and the words. And it's from Balzer and Bray from HarperCollins. And you'll see this book has beautiful, beautiful, beautiful pictures that we have to really look at. Not a lot of words to read, but the pictures are beautiful. So let's get started looking at this first picture. If you plant a tomato seed, a carrot seed, and a cabbage seed in time, okay, it's taking some time, it's nighttime, oops, got some rain, with love and care, tomato, carrot, and cabbage plants will grow.
They look pretty excited about that.
They should be. And there they are, chomping on their fresh carrots, their tomatoes. There's birds in the sky too. I wonder what's going to happen. Ah, the birds are looking at him like,
Could we have some?
I wonder if that's what they're thinking. He looks a little worried. He looks a little worried.
I'm not sure they want to share.
Oh, let's see. Oh, they do not look real happy, do they? They're watching and watching and wondering. What do you think is going to happen, Storytime friends? Let's see. Uh-oh. Looks like he's shouting. If you plant a seed of selfishness, in a very short time, they're arguing back, it will grow and grow and grow. Oh my, they are fighting. Look at that. How are we going to fix that? Into a heap of trouble. Nobody looks happy. Broke the tomato plant. Oh my goodness. Some feathers down here. Must have lost some feathers. What are they going to do? But if you plant a seed of kindness, have my tomato. In almost no time at all, the fruits of kindness, you see what they're doing? Those are all seeds. They found some seeds. They're putting them on the ground. What is going to happen, Storytime friends? Will grow and grow and grow. Look at, they're all getting along now. That's the seed of kindness, Storytime friends. Look at all of that garden. There's cabbages and tomatoes.
Sunflowers?
Lots of sunflowers. The birds love the sunflowers. And they are very, very sweet. Now everybody can eat, plus some new friends. And that's what the seed of kindness will do.
Hey, Storytime friends. Grandma Pat,
Yeah,
you want to wave a scarf?
I really like waving scarves.
All right, so Storytime friends, out of your Storytime kit, I'd like you to find your scarf. I'm going to share this one with Grandma Pat.
My favorite.
And if you don't have a scarf, what else could you wave? Sure, you can just wave your hand. Waving your hand works really, really well. But if you want to wave something, what could you wave? Your sock? Paper towel? Anything that will wave out of your hand, you can grab. All right, our very first scarf song we're going to do today is called I'm a Helper. And being a... Excuse me? Did you hear? Oh, yeah, hang on. Of course, absolutely. Storytime friends. Giraffe would like to join us today. Hello, Grandma Pat.
Oh, hi, Giraffe.
Hello, Storytime friends. Giraffe, we are delighted to see you. I'm going to scooch that over so you can have your sitting spot right there. And Giraffe can be with us as we're doing our scarf song. Okay, as I was saying, our very first scarf song, is called I'm a Helper Too. And being a helper is a wonderful way to be kind. All right, we're going to start by sweeping the floor. Excuse me, Barry, if we sweep on top of your head. Let's move Barry out of the way a little bit. There we go. Here we go. You ready? This is the way we sweep the floor, sweep the floor, sweep the floor. This is the way we sweep the floor. I'm a helper too. Now let's go outside. Let's wash the car. This is the way we wash the car, wash the car, wash the car. This is the way we wash the car. I'm a helper too. Now, let's wipe off the table, all right? This is the way we wipe the table, wipe the table, wipe the table. This is the way we wipe the table. I'm a helper too. Okay, I'm tired. Should we take a nap? Here we go. This is the way we take a nap, take a nap, take a nap. This is the way we take a nap because the helpers are tired.
Miss Tracy.
Oh, hi. Thanks for singing and thanks for playing. And now, our second scarf song. Another really great way to show kindness is just by being a friend. All right? So, we're going to sing a song called Do You Want to Be My Friend? And we're going to do some fun things with our friend. Like the first thing we're going to do is jump with our friend. Here we go. Do you want to be my friend, to be my friend, to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend and jump along with me? What else can we do with our friend? How about if we spin with our friends? Do you want to be my friend, to be my friend, to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend and spin along with me? How about run? Can we run really fast? Do you want to be my friend, to be my friend, to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend and run along with me? Now how about if we skip? Do you want to be my friend, to be my friend, to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend and skip along with me? Finally, how about if we just dance, okay? Do you want to be my friend, to be my friend, to be my friend? Do you want to be my friend and dance along with me? Oh, hey, Storytime friends. Thanks for being my friend. Hey, Storytime friends. Grandma Pat, I had such a good time today.
Oh, it was a good day.
It was. I loved talking about kindness with all of you.
You know what I like?
What?
Pigs with wigs. That's what I like.
That's right.
Yeah.
But we learned about the peddler of puddles, who he was not only very kind, or she, but also their friends were very, very kind. And it was great to have a home to come home to. And we learned about it's better to plant a seed of kindness than to plant a seed of anger.
You don't want to be fighting with birds.
That's right, that's right. It's worked much better when they cooperated and made that beautiful garden.
Oh.
And I got to share with all my friends. Look at that. But now I think, friends, it's time for us to say goodbye.
Okay.
Would you sing with us? All right, here we go. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all my friends. Yes, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Story time is done today. Now it's time to go and play. Oh, it's time to say goodbye to all our friends. Goodbye, everybody.
I'm gonna go hug somebody.